Hello everyone, Pioneer. I greet you all from all over the world. What is the news about the PiNetwork project? Make sure you have clicked the like and subscribe button to Pi Explained, and also comment and share. Come in the comment and write, PiNetwork to the moon. Oh wow, Pioneer. Today, we're diving headfirst into a scenario so wild, so potentially disruptive, it could reshape both the political landscape and the crypto world as we know it. We're talking about Donald Trump and Pi Coin. Now, hold on. Before you click away thinking I've lost my mind, hear me out. This is pure speculation, a what-if thought experiment. But given Trump's penchant for disruption, his populist appeal, and the massive passionate community behind PiNetwork, could there actually be a world where these two forces collide? Let's break down why this seemingly bizarre idea might just have some threads of logic, what it could look like, and the absolute chaos it could unleash. So, the big question, why? Why would a former president, a real estate mogul, potentially the next Republican nominee, even glance at a mobile-mined cryptocurrency that isn't even fully launched on an open mainnet yet? Reason number one, the ultimate populist play. Trump built his political career on being an outsider, railing against the establishment, the media, the political elites, the financial elites. What's more anti-establishment in finance right now than a decentralized or aiming to be digital currency project with millions of users worldwide, many of whom feel excluded by the traditional banking system? PiNetwork's whole ethos is about accessibility, letting everyday people mine crypto on their phones. Imagine Trump framing this. The rigged system, the Wall Street bankers, they don't want you to have control. We're giving the power back to the people, the pioneers, with Pi. It taps directly into his core messaging. Reason number two, the sheer numbers. PiNetwork boasts a massive user base, tens of millions of pioneers globally, diligently tapping that lightning button every day. That's a potential army of motivated individuals. While not all are in the US, a significant portion are. For a politician constantly seeking new ways to energize his base and reach new demographics, tapping into this pre-built, digitally connected community could be incredibly tempting. It's like finding a hidden electorate, already organized and passionate about something. Reason number three, the disruptor narrative. Trump loves to be seen as a disruptor, someone who breaks molds and challenges the status quo. Embracing a novel cryptocurrency like Pi, especially one often dismissed by mainstream crypto bros and financial analysts, fits perfectly with this image. He could position it as embracing the future, bypassing the fake news, financial media, and going straight to a new digitally native form of value exchange. It's bold, it's controversial, it gets headlines. Classic Trump. Reason number four, an alternative financial channel. Think about the fundraising, the potential for micro-donations, or even just the symbolic value. In a world where payment processors and banks can potentially deplatform individuals or campaigns, having a connection to an alternative network could be seen as a strategic advantage. Could campaign merch be bought with Pi someday? Could rally attendees be encouraged to become pioneers? It opens up intriguing, if currently impractical, possibilities. Okay, so if this were to happen, how would it go down? Knowing Trump, it wouldn't be a quiet memo. Scenario A, the rally shocker. Picture this. Trump is mid-speech at a massive rally. He starts talking about the rigged financial system, the Fed, the banks, and then pivots. But we have a new way, folks. A way for the people. Have you heard of Pi? Millions of patriots, pioneers, building something huge. We're looking at it, folks. We're looking at it very strongly. The crowd might be confused at first, but the media frenzy would be instantaneous. Scenario B, the truth, social bomb. Perhaps more likely, a sudden, unexpected post on Truth Social. Maybe a picture of him holding a phone with the Pi app open, or a simple message, PiNetwork, making crypto great again. PiNetwork. Pioneers, future of money. It would break the internet, or at least the crypto corner of it. Scenario C, the calculated integration, maybe less dramatic but potentially more impactful long-term. Hints dropped in interviews, advisors mentioning exploring digital currencies, Maybe even accepting Pi for small campaign donations if PiNetwork ever reached a stage where that was feasible and legally compliant. Which is a huge if right now, let's be clear. It's crucial to remember Pi isn't like Bitcoin or Ethereum yet. It's still in an enclosed network phase. You can't easily trade it on major exchanges. So any adoption right now would be largely symbolic, an endorsement of the idea and the community, rather than a practical integration into the financial system. But symbols matter, especially in politics. If Trump actually did this, the fallout would be seismic. Market mayhem. First, imagine the Pi network itself. Interest would explode overnight. Millions of new users might flock to the app. Speculation about Pi's future value, whatever that might be, would go into hyperdrive. It could potentially put immense pressure on the Pi core team to accelerate development or clarify their roadmap. For other cryptocurrencies, it could be a mixed bag, legitimizing crypto further for some, while others might see it as a political circus invading their space. Media frenzy. Every major news outlet would cover it, likely with a mix of curiosity, skepticism, and alarm. Financial analysts would scramble to understand Pi, crypto Twitter would melt down, and SNL would have material for weeks. Regulatory nightmare. The SEC, the Treasury Department. Regulators would likely have a collective aneurysm. What are the implications of a major political figure endorsing an unlicensed pre-launch digital asset? It would raise a million legal and regulatory questions overnight, potentially accelerating calls for crypto regulation, but perhaps in a way nobody expected. Political earthquake. How would this play with his base? Many might embrace it as another anti-establishment move. Others might be confused or wary. What about his opponents? They'd likely paint it as irresponsible, another example of Trump embracing risky, unproven schemes. It could become a bizarre, unexpected election issue. The Pi community reaction. This is a fascinating one. Many pioneers would likely be ecstatic, seeing it as the ultimate validation. See, we told you Pi was huge. Others, particularly those focused on the tech and decentralization aspects, might be horrified, fearing political co-option and the potential for the project's original vision to be compromised. It could divide the community itself. Okay, let's bring it back down to earth for a moment. Is this likely to happen? Honestly, probably not. The practical hurdles are immense. Pi isn't fully functional in the open market. The regulatory risks are enormous, and Trump has many other, more traditional battles to fight. But the idea isn't completely insane when you look at Trump's track record of unconventional tactics and his appeal to those who feel left behind by traditional systems. PiNetwork, with its massive grassroots community and its promise of accessible crypto, represents a unique, untapped cultural and digital phenomenon. The intersection of populist politics and emerging technology is only going to get stranger and more complex. Whether it's Trump and PiCoin or some other unexpected alliance down the road, the digital world and the political world are increasingly intertwined. So, what do you think? Is this the craziest thing you've ever heard? Or is there a tiny sliver of possibility? Could Trump tapping into the Pi network actually happen? What would the consequences be? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment below. I'm genuinely curious to hear your perspective on this wild hypothetical. If you enjoyed this thought experiment, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content exploring the edges of tech and culture, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.